Have you noticed something strange happening in Etsy search trends lately? Fairies are back, and this time they're not actually coming alone. In May last year, fairy was searched about 1,260 times on Etsy in the US. This May, it's 10,700 times. That's over a 750% increase in a single year. But it's not just fairies. Cottagecore is also on the rise, up from 6,480 searches to 8,770. And it's got the current trending badge on it right now, so it's still definitely popular. And we're seeing connected themes bubbling up as well. Goblincore, woodland, mushrooms, fae fashion, fantasy sleeves, coquette, and apocryphy decor. And it's not just one trend, it's a cluster of overlapping styles that's driving a larger movement. People want a little magic, nature, whimsy, and a little escapism. And right on cue, EA just teased their next Sims 4 expansion pack. It's officially called Enchanted by Nature, and I've been sleeping on these in the past. When they've dropped something, I've thought, oh, I bet you that's going to be a trending thing, because every time it is, and I've not spoke about it. But this time, let's look at this, because it drops on July the 10th and it includes fairy wings and tiny homes in trees, apocryphy style crafting, and lots of Celtic, Irish, and Scottish influence. Add to that what I'm seeing popping up in garden centres right now. There's fairy lights, magic mushroom lamps, and mossy miniature houses everywhere. These trend signals are all over the place. So what does this mean if you're an Etsy seller? Let's group these product ideas into clusters of what's showing up in the real search data just now. Firstly, fairycore and fae fashion. So you want to be thinking wings and flowing sleeves, magical details. Shoppers are currently searching for terms like fairy sleeve, fairy corset, fairy aesthetic, and fairy crown. These will also have high click-through rates, over 120% in some cases. This means good buyer intent. The buyers aren't just looking, they aren't just searching, they're clicking on the things they see in the search. So if you sell clothing or accessories, create romantic tulle capes, dresses with sheer bell sleeves, or bodices with lace and a little bit of sparkle, handmade crowns with LED twinkle lights, crystals, and dried flowers, and use soft, natural light in your photography. Think of the golden hour in a forest. Cottagecore and coquette. Softness and nostalgia are still powerful. Baking, books, and flower-filled meadows. Search trends for this include coquette decor, cottagecore kitchen, cottagecore skirt, and soft girl room. So some ideas here are embroidered aprons or dresses with floral or heart motifs, printable recipe cards, or self-care journaling pages in vintage-inspired designs. Use props like lace curtains, strawberry bowls, fresh peonies, or dried herbs in your listing photos or reels. Goblincore, apothecary, and mushroomcore. This is a slightly darker, earthy twist to the trend, and I'm loving it. More moss, mushrooms, jars, and herbs. Search terms that are showing up are goblincore, apothecary labels, mushroom light, foraging kit. I love the idea of foraging. Herb and a herb drying rack. Great products here are apothecary kits with printable or hand-drawn potion labels. Have I said apothecary different every time I've said it? I'm struggling with that. Fairy garden sets with mushrooms, moss, stones, maybe even scents and sounds. Clay or resin and mushroom jewellery with iridescent accents or light up. Because seriously, mushrooms are just this trend that won't die. Not only popular right now, but, and shh, is that a secret new E-rank feature? They're also buying what they see in search for mushrooms. What about herb drying kits or wooden racks for indoor gardens? And photograph these with deeper tones, wood textures, shadowy corners, or candlelight. Outdoor living meets fantasy. Thanks to The Sims and the season, shoppers are dreaming of enchanted back gardens, not just plants, World building. Think about fairy houses, garden lights, miniature landscaping, nature based crafts. You could make things like fairy doors and windows for tree trunks, DIY kits to create a fairy garden, or custom garden stakes with fantasy quotes or runes. Remember, if you're using quotes from literature or film, that it's either in the public domain or you have permission to use them. Use outdoor photos with lush greenery or mossy rocks to give that sense of immersion. So here's my takeaway. This isn't just a trend, it's a constellation of styles. Fantasy, nature, nostalgia, they're all converging at the perfect time. Search volumes are up, clicks are high, purchases are good, and the Sims 4 expansion is dropping in July, giving you time to create, launch, and ride the wave all the way into autumn or even Christmas. Fairy Christmas? If you've got the skills to make something magical, this is your sign. Lean into the enchantment. Your shop could be the fairy door somebody stumbles on next.